There is no way you could have been in control of the situation. You were 10 years old.
Right. I was a bright, responsible, mature 10-year-old. I was smart enough to know that it was wrong. Smart enough to figure a way out of it.
There's no such thing as a 10-year-old that smart. You were matching wits with a very desperate, very clever man. It was not a fair contest. Do you remember how it started?
With love. He was somebody I'd known my whole life. And you know how a kid will kind of adopt an extra parent?
Yeah.
Somebody who treats her like the sophisticated grown-up she is. Who singles her out, makes her feel important. Who isn't always telling her to take out the trash and finish her homework. Instead of McDonald's, he takes her to a fancy steakhouse where they have the menus written on wine bottles and serve Shirley Temples in highball glasses.
Sort of a child's fantasy of a wonderful world of adults.
Once he let me drive his car. He had an MG Roadster. I sat on his lap and steered while he worked the pedals. I felt so grown up. And one day, he told me that he loved me. And he wanted to show me how much. And I let him.
You were scared?
I knew it was wrong. The look on his face when he touched me underneath my clothes scared me. And then it wasn't fun anymore. It wasn't pretend. It wasn't dress up. I didn't like being a grown-up.
How long did it go on, BJ?
A long time. Yeah. Until he had to go away for his job. And then I didn't see him till last year. I thought he'd forgotten all about me, but no such luck. He took me to dinner at a hotel. And we went up to his room afterwards. It was all lit up with candles and there was music playing. And on the bed there was a nightgown that he had bought especially for me. But it was several sizes too small. Oh, ribbons and lace. It was something...
Something what?
Something a child would wear. It was like a gown he had bought for me when I was 10. I told him I wouldn't put it on. I never wanted to see him again. And he started to cry. He said he'd die without me. So I held him until he fell asleep. And then I left. I went home and I packed my gear. And I put as much distance between me and Coral Gables as I could that night. And that's the whole story. The end.
Except that it's not over, is it? Because he's here, isn't he? He followed you to Santa Barbara.
I think I've said way too much,
no,
please.
No, believe me. This is okay. The only way you can break this man's hold on you is to name him.
It was my godfather, Cruz. It was my Uncle Frank.